I think the reality is that an investor or a board member can really only change the course of the company by maybe 30%. 30% positive or 30% negative, right? Obviously 30% positive is better than 30% negative, but that's the range of impact that you can have. I think the right executive team can make a 3 times difference. And I think the right founders can make a 30 times difference. So that's the relative order of magnitude. And so to a large extent, you are investing behind founders because you believe in those founders. Yep. And you trust their judgment and you trust their vision of the future. And that is why you want to get behind them. It's not to tell them what to do. It's because you believe in what they think they will do.
Yeah.
And then you got this 30%, like maybe it's like, hey, as you get to this scale, it might be a good idea to think about bringing on board a full-time VP finance because you might need to add some controls, or as you get to this number of employees, maybe we start to need to go to institute a more like formal HR system because like you don't actually know every individual person well enough to be able to assign them the right roles as you get past 25 or 50 people or whatever it is. So you can do some things and like maybe that's positive 30%, maybe that's negative 30%.
Yeah.
But that's in the scope. In the earlier stages, if it's genuinely just 2 founders, you are a third person helping them ideate. You aren't adding from 2 to 3, you're not adding 50% of brain power because you're only there part of the time. You don't have business as well as they do, but like you're adding something. As the business grows and they add more to the executive team and so forth, the relative additional insight you can bring is it's going to become smaller and smaller because they've got more brains around the table. They understand the business better than you do, and so on and so forth. And so like it shifts from being helpful at the extreme end, like at a public company, it's governance and oversight, separate responsibilities. It's definitely not like helping them with strategy or like pointing out ways that they can make product improvements and things like that.
You've seen obviously so many deals. Is there one pitch that you heard initially that really stood out with you and proved to be the great success that you knew and your intuition would be?
I've probably made about 75 investments over the course of my career. I didn't make any of them because I was like lukewarm. Like I was excited about all of them, right? Otherwise I wouldn't make the investment.
Sure.
But they didn't all work out the same way. Snapchat and Affirm both returned $1 billion, and most of them, more than half, probably 60%, lost money on. But I was enthusiastic about all of them